Welcome to our channel. In the last two sessions, we discussed creating an array. Creating an array with primitive data type values with wrapper class objects. So just for understanding, I created an array with integer. Now you can create array with integer, character, boolean, anything. After that, we are creating an array with string objects. Now, all these are generally, these two are predefined. In this session, we will discuss how to read and display multiple employee details. This is user defined. So up to now, observe string means only one value, integer means only one value. For example, here employee details, consider the first employee. Here the employee consists of, suppose, employee ID, name, designation, salary. Again, for employee 2, same information. Employee 3, same information. Now you got the point. Each element consists of, again, multiple values. Now we will do this program by using Eclipse module. Anyway, you can do without using Eclipse. Directly write the single program in Notepad. But for your understanding, here I used Eclipse. Now, you know the procedure, how to open Eclipse. Just click and launch. This window is opened. After selecting your workspace, this window is selected. Now, file, new project. File, new project. Select Java project. Here the project name is array underscore employee details. You can use any project name, that is your wish. So for easy understanding, I used the project name array underscore employee details. Finish. Now a project is created. A project is created in your system. Yes, the project is created. See this one here. Now select option no. Expand this one. SRC is there. Within this one, you need to create packages. First, new package. The package name is pack1. Now, within SRC, I create one more package. For example, my program consists of two packages. If you want, you can write in a single package also. All the program written in a single package also, not is a problem. Now, under pack1, just to right click, new, take one class. So suppose the class name is directly employee. This is the class without main method. Finish. Now, write down the logic under this class. What are the details you want? Public, string. Here I want ID, name, and some designation. I want string ID, name, designation. Now, public int some basic salary. I want another variable basic salary. Suppose based on the basic salary, I will calculate total salary. You can take anything. That is your requirement. You can take anything. For example, public flow to TOTSAL total salary. Right? Now my employee class consists of 5 variables. Remember, whenever you are created this wrapper class object, string object, generally they are used to string method for extracting the value from the object. ToString is used to extract the value from the object, whether it is a wrapper class object or string object, and the ToString is automatically attached. But here this is user defined. So that is the reason you need to write. For example, I created one method string ToString of. So whenever you are calling the ToString method, this is executed. It needs to return some value. It needs to return some value. Now return. What is the value it needs to return? For example, if needs to return all the ID, name, designation, basic salary, total salary, whenever I call this method, if you want everything, print out everything. Slash T, just to for given tab space. ID, name plus slash T plus name completed, designation plus basic salary plus total salary. Now observe, just I am returning ID, name, designation, basic salary, and total salary. Now these are the my details. These are my details. So what is your aim? You need to create an array with these details. Create an array with the details. Now go to pack to new, create one class, take any name, demo employee. Assume this is my class name, which consists of main method also. Click on finish. Now, within what is the first step you need to write? Import. What is your package name? Pack1 dot star. Then only you are allowed to use the members of pack1. Yes or no? Suppose if you are written in the same package, no need to import. Why they are in the same package? Now import java dot util dot star also. Import java dot util dot star. Now, as usual, first step, create some scanner object, new scanner of system.in. After creating the scanner object, what is the first step? You need to read how many number of employees. Yes or no? So system dot out dot println number of employees in the sense size of array. Number of employees. No, this program plays very crucial role. In your college, for example, you have multiple students. How to analyze the student, how to maintain the record of each student. It's a very important. See this one. Int n is equal to integer dot parse int of sc dot next line. So read an integer variable. Read an integer variable. Now create an object for which one? Employee. Here my class name is employee. Some object is equal to new employee of n. Now you got it? If it is integer array, int of is equal to new int of n. It is a string. If it is integer, integer. Now the class name is not integer, not string. The class name is employee. Now you got it? We are creating an array for employee. Now what is the step next to? Step by step, you need to enter the detail system dot out dot println. Enter employee details. Step by step, you need to enter. So remember here for each employee, so 4 details are there. You need to enter employee ID, name, designation, basic salary. Anyway, based on the basic salary, you are calculating total salary. So you are using a loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than OB dot length. OB dot length, it returns the number of elements. Anyway, that is n, no problem. OB dot length. Now, within the loop, read all the information. What is the first information? Just for your understanding, I written the statement like this. System dot out dot println. Enter employee 1 detail. In the next iteration, employee 2 details. So for that purpose, I written like this: employee details I will write like this, plus I plus 1. Now observe what is the meaning. So first I value 0. In the first iteration, it prints employee details 1. In the next iteration, employee details 2. Next iteration, employee details 3, like this. Now, OB of I is equal to new employee. Right or wrong? You are not adding anything. Just we are creating. Just OB of I is equal to new employee. New employee. Step by step, add all the information. System dot out dot println. Enter employee ID. So under this OB of I. So I value 0. Under this OB of 0 dot ID. You know this one. ID is instance variable. OB of I is an array. Now you got the point. Multiple objects are created by using array. OB is equal to SC dot next line of. Right? In the similar fashion, read all the details. Now enter employee name. OB of I. What is the variable name? Here, see this one. Within the employee, whatever the names you given variable names, through object, we are assigning the values. Through object, you are assigning the value. Employee designation. So, like this. Next, you need to read basic salary. Suppose employee basic salary. Basic salary. This is read as integer. Now my reading is completed. My 4 variables, the reading is completed. If you want, you can write some conditions. And here I am reading strings to integers in different fashion. That is the reason to avoid any mistake. I used integer dot parse int of. Why means after reading an integer, it is not possible to read a string through scanner. That is the reason first I read in the form of string only. Convert that into integer. Convert that into integer. If you have any conditions on your basic salary, after reading, if you apply the conditions also, suppose OB of I dot basic salary, some less than 10,000, assume. If it is less than 10,000, you need to print one message, system dot out dot println invalid amount. Yes or no? Now the question is, sir, okay, invalid amount, then again you need to enter. Yes or no? Again you need to enter. But initially, I is equal to 0. This is invalid. The invalid in the sense, again you need to enter. The remaining part, that is calculation of total salary, etc., need not to be done. You have to skip the remaining portion. Yes or no? For that, you are using continue. You got the point? Why I written continue? Whenever if condition is executed, your basic salary condition violated. So you no need to calculate the total salary. For example, if it is okay, if it is okay, that is if condition is not true, OB of I dot total salary is equal to OB of I dot basic salary plus you can write some any conditions. Suppose 0 point some 86 into 86 into in the sense float OB of I dot basic salary plus 0.24f into OB of I dot basic salary right? Now you observe. So here what I am doing, OB of I total salary is equal to general formula, basic salary plus 86% of basic salary plus 24% of basic salary, like DA and HRA, like DA and HRA. Remember, here one error is there in the program. For example, this is okay, this is okay. Finally, I am printing system.out.println employee details. Now just to print the value for what is the data type? Employee. Got it? Class name is the corresponding data type, some K. What is the array name? OB. Now system.out.println K dot toString. You already written the toString method. In that format only the values are printed. Now the program is fine. Here what is the problem? Run the program. I will show you. Enter number of employee, suppose 3. So enter employee details first. Employee details 1, employee ID, suppose E1, employee name, employee designation, employee basic salary, suppose assume 20,000. Now you need to enter employee details too. So employee ID E12, employee name, employee designation, employee basic salary. Fine. So employee details 3. Then observe E4. So any name, any designation, any basic salary greater than 10,000. Now fine. So in the toString method I given in this format, exactly in the same format they are printed. Employee 1 first. Now you understand, for each array internally consists of multiple values, employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, and so on. Here the problem is, here why E12 is not given any answer, E4 is not given any total salary, E1 and E2 exactly. Now problem is, close this one. Here one more thing. Anyway, after reading the amount, suppose if the amount is less than 10,000, amount is less than 10,000. See this one, number of employees 3, employee details 1, employee ID E1, employee name, employee designation, employee salary. See this one, it print one message, invalid amount, it does not calculate. Again, it asks the second employee details, but that is not correct. You need to re-enter again employee details one. So I am doing I minus minus. Why? Why in the sense, initially I is equal to 0. In the next iteration, I value incremented. But here, again you need to enter I minus minus. One value is decremented. Next iteration that is incremented. Means same value. Here within the loop, if the condition fail, I decrement. And if the condition through, I increment. Now see this one. Number of employees. E1, employee name, employee designation, employee basic salary. See this one, invalid amount. Again you need to enter employee details one. Now you got the point. Instead of moving to the next one, here I ask you to enter in the same values. This is the way to create multiple employee details. Now I will explain the same thing with one example. Assume initially we are created this one. Understand step by step. Employee OB of is equal to new employee of N. Yes or no? Assume N is equal to 3. Immediately what happened? Internally one memory is created. Assume the memory is address is this one. This memory is referred by OB. This memory is referred by OB. Now OB consists of how many index? 3. So 0th position, first position, second position. 0th position, first position, second position. Now coming to the for loop, inside the for loop, first I is equal to 0, OB of 0 is equal to new employee, yes or no? The meaning is you are creating an object for OB0. Assume some address 0x22. Some memory is created. Now you understand what is the meaning? OB new employee means an object is created. Mean new object is created. Object is created in the sense some memory is allocated. What is the memory name? OB of 0. This entire thing is OB. OB of 0 is this one. Now within this one, what you are doing? First at a 0th position, you are given ID. ID is equal to someone. At the 0th position, you are given some name. At 0th position, you are given some designation. At 0th position, you are giving some basic salary. At 0th position, you are calculating total salary. And we are calling the toString method. Anyway, the toString method is available. In the next iteration, I is equal to 1. OB of 1 is equal to new employee. So, at first position, another object is created. Means this one. So this address is 33, 0x, assume 0x 33. Again, OB of 1 at first position. Internally, ID is equal to name, designation, basic salary. Like this, the values are created. Suppose 0x44 at I is equal to 2. Again, we are providing all the values. In this fashion, we are reading multiple employee details. Multiple employee details with the concept of array. Okay, this is arrays. Thank you.